Hey, welcome to a quick look at Racehorse Racetrack. My name is Brad. I'm going to walk you through how to set up, play, and have a blast playing Racehorse Racetrack at your next event. So let's just walk you through how this all set up in place. So right above me, that's the game screen that's going to go out to your people. On the top left, the top left, that's the control screen. That's how you're going to control everything from your laptop. So just the basic setup. I've got a MacBook with any computer, Mac or PC. You go from your laptop to HDMI cable out to the screen behind me. So just like you're running a presentation software, so just like you're doing PowerPoint or Keynote, what you're gonna do is you'll go into your computer's display settings. If you see the same thing on both, if you're seeing this control screen on both screens, go to your computer's display settings, turn on extended desktop, and then that should get you all set. So just like presentation software. And then if you've made that change, you might need to restart the game itself, because when you first launch the game, that's when it goes in Lux. Okay, so anyway, all that long story set, let's walk through how to play this game. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit lineup here. And when you hit lineup, view what's gonna happen. Horses are gonna come in, they're gonna get all lined up. I edited a name earlier, so I'm just gonna hit save name there. So the top name is now the correct one. So once it's all lined up, you can see the whole race is just these three buttons right here. You're gonna line them up, then you're gonna start the race. You hit start race, and you can see they go going across there. So now the race is it's random every single time. So it's kind of broken up into pieces. So Brian's done a great job. It's random in different groups. So it feels random. Each segment's random. So it's going to feel very random every single time. You'll never know the speed. So if someone starts off, it can change. So it's literally random, then he shuffles the random again, then he shuffles the random again. So it's super random every single time. It makes it super fun. And it's really, we've played this game a lot. It's a lot. There's always a lot of suspense. I mean, there's almost always a lot of suspense. So hopefully you'll feel a lot of that tension go. He's also made it where you'll never have two places tied for the same place. So it'll always be 8 different locations. So there won't be ties for third or ties for second. It's always 8 different locations. So anyway, so that's the whole game. When we hit end game right here, and that's going to take us back to the logo screen. So now that's the whole game. Use those three buttons, line them up, hit start, end the race. So now you can use this for, a lot of people are using it for fundraising events. So they can go out and do their fundraising. And now when they're doing that, they want it to last a little bit longer. So we made something special just for all you people who want to play longer. Right down here, we got a race time. Yeah, the race time is now editable. So now you can either go from 15 seconds all the way up to 90 seconds. Now, the reason 90 seconds, because you're like, why would you watch a 90-second race? Is so that you can have people calling the race. So you can have like some hosts who are actually building up the tension and really talking the guests through. And if they've wagered, if you're doing a fundraising event, they're kind of doing this, they're risking points on something. If they're risking a whole lot of points, you want to really draw that tension out and make it really super fun. So hopefully 90 seconds will give them plenty of time to really have a lot of fun with their crowd. So let me just show you real quick. So at 15 seconds, you'll see the finish line will be at the end. If you go to 30, 45, 60, or 90, it's all going to work the same. So I'll show you the 30-second one. You're going to line everybody back up. And you'll see this time when the horses come in, you don't see the finish line at the right side. That's because when we actually start the race, I'm going to go ahead and hit start race right here. And you'll see him going across there. And so what you're going to see here now is, see down at the bottom, there's like a flag. That's showing progress, and there's a finish line at the bottom. So that flag is showing you how close you are to the finish of the race. So this works the same for 30, 45, 60, or 90. But you can kind of see, we're almost halfway there. It looks like number 6, Derby Jade. Oh no, but number 1, Crimson Ace, is pulling in the lead. It's tight with Frosted Dan. Here it comes. You can see that the screen is now, or the field is now animating across there. You can see you're almost there. The flag's almost there. And here's the finish line. And oh my gosh, out of nowhere, number 4, Silver Bolt, for the win. So because the field is moving left to right, the perspective is moving, the horses can actually go like that. So it gives it a lot more dynamic movement, because the field is actually, it's a panning shot now instead of a locked off shot. So it makes it a lot more movement, a lot more drama. So it actually was a really fun upgrade for this new version. So we were really excited how it turned out. So if you're at 15 seconds, you'll see the finish line there the whole time, but all the rest of them, the finish line goes away. So let's hit end race. So that's how you can do the custom race times. If you go right below that, we can also customize the logo. So right above that, you can see it says your event, your race, or right, it defaults to Racehorse Racetrack, because that's the name. But if you want to type in something else, so if I want to type in like, our event, and then people are always asking us how many characters can go in there. Well, I'm just going to start hitting numbers, and you can see the numbers just start scaling down. So you can kind of see, it's really kind of cool. You can just keep going and 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 going. So it's all that to say, it's a lot. So that's how many characters it is. It's a lot of characters. So it does the same for that name. And then whenever I'm just going to go back to default. Whenever you're made that edit, it'll push it up live, and all the animations work just fine, just like that. So custom logo, you can type in whatever you want. And then that also works the same for the horse names. So with horse names, just like this says custom ace right there. I can make that call it Brad, hit save name, and you'll see it says Brad up there in the top of the, up there in the top there. So you can type in whatever you want. We thought this would be good if you have leaders that you want to call the names that the horses, the leaders' names, that you kind of be some fun. You can have 8 different hosts, and you can be cheering for them. Or if you've got kids that are playing in that 15-second elimination game, and they're having trouble with Crimson Bolt and all the names, you can just call them 1, 2, 3, 4, and that makes it super easy for them. The number on the horse and their name is the same. So that could be a simple, easy way to kind of do it. Just real quick, here's 2 more ideas on how you could do that, to play this as an elimination type game. If you wanted to, you could also, instead of having just the names of the horses, you could also make them the names of actions or things to do. So you could call them like 1 arm, 2 arm, none, head. You call it phone, or you call it shoe, and you have to hold a shoe over your head. But you could make the horse names things or actions to do, and then that way the crowd is doing that. And then when it races, if you're first, second, or third, you're still in the game. Everyone else is eliminated. So just another idea. Another way to play at the elimination side of that is if you want it to last a little bit longer, have everyone stand up and then pick a partner, and you just pick whichever horse you think is going to win. So if I say I'm Lucky Ember or horse number 3, and this person says I'm Regal Thorn or horse number 6 or 7, when the race is done, if my horse beats their horse, then they sit down. So whichever horse, you just have them they're competing against each other. It doesn't matter first, second, third. As long as my horse beats their horse, then they're out. They're out, and I'm moving on. So then you can eliminate the whole crowd down to just 1 or 2 people. So this game is pretty flexible. You can play this a bunch of different ways, but for the most part, you're just racing horses and having fun. And it's been people really get into this. So the last option to change, we got a music slider down here. That's just to adjust your volume if you need to do that. That's the game. It's super easy, super fun, and we hope that you guys love it. If you have any questions, let us know. If you want more information, you can go to crowdcontrolgames.com and look up a horse race there. So that's it for now. Hope you guys have a fun time, and we'll see you next time.